Through the story of Harihar Kaka, storyteller Mithileshwar exposes the selfishness and greed that are taking root not only in rural family life but also in religious places and the flag bearers of our faith. Harihar Kaka is an old and childless man, although he has a full family. There is also a Thakurbadi to teach the people of the village not to go on the wrong path. But see the irony of Harihar Kaka, which becomes both deadly and dangerous for him. Neither the family is concerned about Harihar Kaka, nor the head of the monastery. Both are engaged in giving them sorrow rather than happiness. They are harming them rather than good. Both have the same goal, to grab Harihar Kaka's land. For this, they may have to use deceit, force, and fraud against Harihar Kaka. This story exposes the selfishness spreading by eliminating the feeling of brotherhood in family relationships and the violence flourishing under the guise of religion, and exposes the truth of not only today's rural but also urban life. Lesson Summary. The story Harihar Kaka, written by Mithileshwar, is the story of an old man living in a rural environment who has lived his entire life with simplicity, but at the last stage of his life, he has become a victim of helplessness and helplessness. All his relatives are selfish and are engaged in fulfilling their selfish interests. The author is deeply connected to the life of Harihar Kaka. He respects him, believes in him because of his behavior and thoughts. Harihar Kaka loved him very much. He used to carry him on his shoulders. He loved him very much. When he grew up, he also became his friend. But now Harihar Kaka is going through the last stage of his life. He has stopped speaking. He sits quietly. According to the author, it is very important to know his past life. He is a resident of the author's village. The author's village is 40 kilometers away from Ara city. It is near the Hassan Bashar bus stand. The total population of the village is 2.5 to 3,000. There is a huge temple of Thakurji in the village. There is no clear description of its establishment. This temple is very important for the villagers. They believe that every wish asked here is fulfilled. There is a lot of land near Thakurbadi. Earlier Harihar Kaka used to go to Thakurbadi regularly, but due to circumstances, he has now stopped coming here. Harihar Kaka has 4 brothers. All are married. Their children have also grown up. Harihar Kaka is childless. He lives with his brothers' families. Harihar Kaka has a total of 60 bighas of land. Each brother has 15 bighas of land in his share. The family is dependent on farming. The brothers have instructed their wives to serve Harihar Kaka well. For some time they served him well, but later they could not do so. There came a time when there was no one in the house to even give him water. Leftover food was served on his plate. His patience ran out that day when Harihar Kaka's nephew's friend came to the village from the city. Various delicious dishes were prepared for him. Kaka was expecting that he would also get to eat delicious dishes, but it did not happen. He was served the same dry food. Harihar Kaka became furious. He picked up the plate and threw it in the courtyard and started abusing the daughters-in-law. At that time the priest of Thakurbadi was present in the hall for temple work. He reached the temple and informed the Mahat about this incident. The Mahat considered it a good sign and everyone left for Harihar Kaka's house. Mahat brought Kaka to Thakurbadi after convincing him. He started cursing the world and calling it selfish and started praising God. Mahat explained to Harihar Kaka that he should write his land in the name of the temple so that he can attain Vaikunt and people will always remember him. Harihar Kaka kept listening to him carefully. He got confused. Now he could not think of any way out. Mahat made proper arrangements for his stay and food in Thakurbadi itself. As soon as his brothers came to know about this incident, they again reached Thakurbadi to convince him. But they could not succeed in bringing him back home. But the very next day he reached Thakurbadi and started crying holding Kaka's feet. He started apologizing to him for his misbehavior. Harihar Kaka's heart melted. He came back home. Now Kaka was taken good care of. Whatever he needed, he would call and he would get it immediately. People started talking about Kaka in the village. The family members started trying to get the land registered in their name. Still, Harihar Kaka had seen many such examples when people got the land registered in the name of their relatives while they were alive and later regretted it. Mahat also used to come to them whenever he got a chance and try to get the land registered in his name. When Harihar Kaka's brothers and the villagers got the news, they reached the Thakurbadi. They tried to open the temple door but failed. Then they called the police. Inside the temple, the Mahant and his men forcibly took Kaka's thumbprint on some blank papers. Kaka was shocked to see this side of the Mahant. The police got to the temple door with great difficulty, but they did not see any movement inside. Then a sound of pushing came from a room. When the police broke the lock and looked inside, Kaka was found tied with ropes. There was a cloth stuffed in his mouth. After freeing him from the bondage, his brothers took him home. Now he was taken great care of. 2 to 3 people used to surround him at night and sleep. Even when he went to the village, 2 or 3 people armed with weapons used to accompany him. He was again pressured to transfer his land to his brothers. When one day his patience gave up, he also assumed a terrifying form. They threatened Kaka and said that you should transfer the land in our name, otherwise we will kill you and bury you in the house itself, and the villagers will not even know. When Harihar Kaka refused, his brothers started beating him. Harihar Kaka started shouting for help. The brothers stuffed a cloth in his mouth. Hearing his shouts, the villagers started gathering. The news reached the Mahant as well. He reached there with the police. The police freed Kaka and recorded his statement. Kaka said that my brothers had forcibly taken my thumb impression on these papers. Seeing his condition, it was evident that he was beaten up. Now Harihar Kaka demanded protection from the police. Now he is living separately from the house. He has kept a servant for his service. 4 policemen are giving him protection and enjoying themselves on his money. A leader proposed to him to open a high school on the land, but Kaka refused. Rumors are rife in the village. People think that after Kaka's death, the Mahant will call sadhus and saints and take over the land. Now Kaka has become a victim of muteness. He keeps staring at the sky with vacant eyes. Dear students, we are excited to announce online classes for state, CBSE, and ICSE, 5th to 10th students. Our courses are designed to help you excel in your studies with personalized guidance and expert teaching. For more details, please contact us at greatharishan@gmail.com. Dear students, if you found this explanation helpful, please share this video with your friends so they can also benefit from it. I've included links to summaries of other lessons in the description. Be sure to check those out as well. For more lesson explanations, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.